Amber.
They saw my tum-tum!
The moon landing didn't happen.
Are you actually gonna wear that?
Okay, fine. You're the queen of lolcows. Well done, you.
Did she spray Pam on the food?
That ass, though.
You're lolcows. That's what you guys do.
People think that Tommy kicked me out of her house.
Because she did.
Hey folks, what's good? I'm Professor Dietz, and today I have a couple more retro reacts for you. Now this is part 2 in my little mini-series of going back in time and reviewing Amber's content from when she was just calling Emily over and over and over again, as seen in the call logs provided by Emily via Rachel.
You, Rachel, sit on and spin.
Hello.
I still really haven't gotten over how many times Amber called Emily in a row, not just in a day, but even in just 1 hour. And as we saw in part 1, Amber was just going on and on about how in love they are and how much they miss each other and how they're on FaceTime together all the time. And meanwhile, in reality, she's calling Emily over and over and over again all day long, and Emily's ignoring her.
It was psychotic behavior.
So the level of delusion is truly at another level. Even when I think I know just how unhinged Amber can be, she still manages to surprise me. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what lies Amber has for us today, while we know for a fact, without a doubt, that she is still calling Emily over and over again and Emily is still ignoring her. And if you want a little bit more context to all of this and you missed my first video in this series, you can go ahead and go watch that one. I will say you don't need to watch it in order to find value in this one. They are just retro reacts after all. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. Let's just dive into the 2 videos we're watching today. Okay, here we are, Vlogmas Day 15, which according to, what I laid out as far as how I'm thinking she filmed these, it actually is her content that she filmed the day before on December 14th. And if you do want kind of more information about how I came to that conclusion, I did talk about it more in the first part of this little mini-series. I'm not going to get into it now. So let's see. This is called This Whole Vlog is About Food. I see we are still trying to entice Emily here. That's how we use the word entice, yes.
Hello, welcome to a new Vlogmas video. How are you guys? So I'm actually currently waiting for the maintenance because today is like the quarterly check-in time where they do like pest control, they change the filters, they check the, fire alarm. So just currently waiting for that. And I have the most random thoughts throughout the day, I'm not gonna lie. And one of them I'm randomly thinking about is like how us as humans, we retain and like keep so much information in our brains.
Do you, Amber? Because every time you talk, you seem to contradict yourself. You can't remember and retain things that you've said in the past. All you do is lie and then give yourself up because you can't remember your lies. So I don't think that your brain is retaining that much. She's also always talking about how her memory is bad. She has whole parts of her childhood just blocked from her memory and she can't remember so many parts of her life. So what is this? This is BS.
Like about everything. How do we do it? Like the brain is powerful, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my memory is so bad and it's always been horrendous. So as you guys know, I suffer with BPD. And
do you suffer with something, Amber? Because you have to tell us about how much you suffer with so many things.
For the longest, I didn't know why like my memory was so bad. I always thought it was like due to childhood trauma. I've talked about it before. I've literally told you guys that like my memory is like Swiss cheese. The cheese is the memories. The holes is like the missing memories, because I'm telling you, my memory is just bad, like about everything.
You're talking about absolutely nothing. Why are we doing this? This is just to fill time, I guess? Oh, you know what? Because the last ones were so short. They were under 8 minutes. This one is not just over 9. I bet she wanted to get those mid-roll ads in. So she's just blabbering on about absolutely nothing whatsoever to fill up time. All right, figured it out. Let's go.
Having BPD actually causes really bad memory issues. So it's like when I was diagnosed, it's like, oh, that makes sense then. My memory is bad when it comes to like super traumatic things or like serious things. Like I'll randomly remember something that happened in my childhood and I'll be like, oh my God, how did I block that out for so long? Like genuinely, how did I not remember that? Or it's things like something that I did a week ago that I don't even remember doing or saying. One that I actually is recent is I tried eggnog, and in the vlog I was like, oh, I've never tried eggnog before. But then back when I lived in Virginia, like a decade.
Is the eggnog something that happened with Emily, I'm assuming? I don't actually remember. I'm not pulling that one out of my own memory right now.
Okay, you guys, so I'm about to try eggnog for the first time ever. Do you like eggnog?
Yeah, I do.
Ew.
It's not actually egg. Okay.
But it smells so bad. Okay, ready?
Think of it as like a chai milkshake.
It's not bad, but it's like I can only have like a small quantity at once. Of course. I give it like a
It's really good if you eat it with
Wait.
shortbread cookies.
Oh, is it?
Like the Lorna Doones. That's my dad's.
I love a Lorna Doone.
I imagine it must have been because she only just got back from Emily's and she still hasn't gone shopping for her food. All she's done is call Emily and go to bingo and play with her Lego so that she could just call Emily a lot in between making her piles and building the bricks. I think what she's doing when she goes on, not only is she just trying to fill up some time to get to that 8-minute mark, but I think she also does this every now and then as a way for her to do some damage control on her lies. She wants to, reinforce this built-in excuse, as she would like to consider it. From her remembrance, it wasn't there. So she just said the wrong thing, used the wrong word, whatever, because she has a bad memory. But in reality, it's not an excuse, and I don't even know if it's true, to be honest. But even if it is, it's not an excuse for the lies. So what you're trying to do here, Amber, isn't working. But I wonder what specific lie she's trying to cover up here. I mean, I guess maybe it... Whew. I just had a coughing fit. Sorry. What was I saying? God, now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, man.
To go. There's a literal clip of me trying eggnog. So it's like memory things like that where it's like people think I'm lying, but I'm actually just like struggling with symptoms of having borderline personality disorder. I don't know.
How could you say I'm lying? You're the problem because you're attacking me who suffers with BPD. And now you look at how horrible you are as a person for attacking someone who suffers. Amber, you're just lying. That's it. Don't try and turn it around on us. Don't try and Darvo your audience because it's not working. Not here, not on this channel.
Sucks. But anyways, the human brain, regardless, is so magnificent. Like, the information we retain is just crazy. Do y'all remember how yesterday I became a TikTok sensation? Okay, literally joking.
First of all, she's not literally joking. She loves talking about this. And I did say that we were going to have to watch her talk about this some more. So here we go. Talk about your amazing TikTok that, you're so funny in and you're just so loved and well liked because it's your genuine personality.
But if you guys don't know, my TikTok went viral. I was literally just being myself and being funny and quirky. And I got over 3 million views under 24 hours, like insane. I woke up today and it's at 4 million. And also Hidden Valley Ranch commented on it. So then I replied to the comment, but the comment's gone. My comment's gone. I don't know if they were able to delete it. I don't know what happened, but my comment disappeared. I kind
of forgot about this part where she claimed that Hidden Valley actually commented on her TikTok. I don't know if it's true or not. Honestly, did she just show a screenshot of it? Maybe it was true. But I kind of wonder why it was gone. Is there someone who works at Hidden Valley that is in Girl World and knows who Amber is and was like, no. We cannot be associated with that woman. She is toxic. Let's get rid of that comment right now. Or like, did they go and just watch one video and decide, you know what? This isn't for us. What happened there? I'm sure it was our fault, I'm sure.
My reply back was pretty funny. Okay, guys, so I am currently in the middle of cleaning my fridge because I'm gonna be grocery shopping today.
Okay. Nope, no time for groceries when you gotta call Emily every 5 minutes.
So I'm just spraying some of this Clorox. I took everything out that's like old, and I didn't want to make too much trash, so I do have this trash pile. This stuff is expired. I put random stuff in here that's also expired that I'm going to be throwing away. I literally pretty much have nothing. And I'm not going to lie to you, the only reason why I even care about grocery shopping right now is so I can get some more fur baby food.
What? Wait, she doesn't even feel the need to get groceries just in general. She has nothing. She just told us she has basically absolutely nothing. And yet she still doesn't care to go grocery shopping. This is someone who just completely relies on delivery. It's wild to think how often she really DoorDashes her meals. She admitted to it being, at least 15 times a week at one point. But what's the real number? Is it more than that? And how much does it really cost her? Someone's done the math, I'm sure.
Wow, that is an empty fridge. Let me show you guys. Literally, this is my fridge. I'm keeping that.
Soda.
I'm keeping A1
Soda and sauce for her takeout.
sauce, low sodium soy sauce, tapatio.
Is it just me? Are there a lot of other people that just don't have food and they are okay relying on DoorDash to get every single meal? Because I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine doing that. I just can't imagine living this life.
And then all of this is trash.
Sliced bread and butter
Oh, Mama Lynn.
and steak for dinner.
My mom's talking about her dinner while putting her groceries in the trunk. And I wanted to show you guys her outfit. She just looks so cute and cozy. You do. So my mom had to go grocery shopping today. So that's why a couple days ago, she was like, do you want to go grocery shopping with me? So it worked out perfect. But
I don't know. I don't know.
let's do a grocery haul. I got Sprite Zero, my newfound favorite. It is Coca-Cola Zero, but cherry. Bounty paper towels, the literal
food
best. Cat food, dog food, some
No food for her.
Clorox all-purpose
Nope.
spray. I'm just gonna throw the bags
Where's her food?
back there. So I've been ordering takeout a lot lately, 2 times a day, maybe even 3 if I'm hungry. So I know,
Look at that pause. Look at her. Oh, God.
like in my rational brain, I'm not just gonna completely stop ordering takeout. I'm just not. So what I want to do instead is like, Amberlynn, order it 1 time a day if you want to. For the rest of the foods that you eat, cook it at home, make it healthy. That's
I remember this. She did go, maybe she hasn't put the true limit on herself yet, because I think she totally fails at first, and then she's like, no, I'm really going to do it. I'm really going to order only this many times in 1 week. But still, imagine your limit being only ordering from DoorDash once a day. That is still so much. I cannot imagine. The money and the sodium. That's what I'm thinking about right now.
currently what I'm gonna try to do. So I got some Brussels sprouts, some cauliflower, some broccoli. I got some pickles that I like to snack on. These are like the perfect size with the perfect crunch. I got 2 bags of hard-boiled eggs.
It contains pure protein of egg.
A thing of mayo because I want to make some like tuna salad.
I don't remember this. I mean, I guess I don't really remember her grocery hauls in general, but this is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous grocery haul.
2 cans of water chestnuts for when I make stir fry. I got some skinless salmon, some thin pork chops, some sirloin steak, and 2 things of turkey kielbasa. So
all right, we finally got a little protein.
here is the tuna. for the tuna salad. I love these little packs. It's just so easy. I got 2 things of chicken sausage. This is Chipotle.
A little bit more than a little protein.
And Monterey Jack cheese. I've never tried this kind before, but I already know I'm gonna love it. Some white onion, some cottage cheese, 2 things of baby corn for when I do my stir fry, some minced garlic and some minced ginger. I got some delicious garlic stuffed olives.
Oh, there's the infamous olives. Oh, sorry, olives. Olives. God, I can't even say it. Those are the ones that she does the whole scene about because she thinks they're poisoned or something when she eats the first one. Right? Isn't that what happened? She like opens it and doesn't pop, but she'd already put one in her mouth. So there's this whole thing where she's like, oh my God, I think I might have been poisoned. It's probably either going to be in this video or the next. So we'll find out. We'll find out if those are the ones. I bet they are. I think those are the olives.
Oh, so good. Such a great snack. I got some mustard and some trash bags. For right now, because I have not ate today, I'm gonna have some rotisserie chicken. Yes, I am. Can you warm this up in the bag? I don't think so. Literally says remove chicken from packaging. So I did get 2 things that are on the naughty list. I got some Uncrustables. And you guys know I love Pringles. Love Pringles. They have this new thing called Pringle Mingles. So I was like, yes. So this is dill pickle and ranch. I love a dill pickle and I love ranch. So I'm excited to try these. I might try them tomorrow for you guys. All right, now I gotta put everything away. You guys, I'm telling you, this rotisserie chicken, best thing ever ate.
Let's all have a moment of silence for the lost footage of the rotisserie chicken video that YouTube removed. I mean, obviously it still exists in a whole lot of places.
Oh my gosh. You ate the whole chicken.
All right, moving on.
Give me 14 of them. Okay, guys, so I just had some of the rotisserie chicken. Now I have leftovers for tomorrow. Every time I open my fridge, it like slams against the wall, but they purposely put this thing right here. Watch me show.
This is riveting.
Dang, I'm a mess. They purposely put this thing right here because I think they knew that was gonna happen. But anyways, now I have rotisserie chicken for leftovers, which love that. But
ooh, here it is. This is it. This is the olive moment. Oh, we got it so much quicker than I thought we would. Let's get excited, everyone. She's about to be not poisoned.
I wanted some olives with garlic. Oh my God.
Olives. That's what it is. Where is it? Right here? Come on. There it is.
Hold on a second.
This performance is so bad. Like, how long in advance did she plan this? Like, was it when she was doing the haul? She was like, I know, I have this great idea. Because she has, you know, this fear of germs or whatever, even though she apparently has no fear of bugs crawling on her.
That's a fruit fly! I'm fucking dead! It's a fruit fly! I'm living. Oh my God. You guys scared me. I thought there was something wrong. It's literally just a fruit fly.
But she's afraid of these olives.
I'm having anxiety. Folks. So I have a lot of random food anxieties. We're just gonna call them that. I do not talk about this on my YouTube, but the people I know in my real life, I think they get annoyed by it, which is fine. Let me explain to you what just happened. I opened this and I realized I didn't hear like that little pop noise that it should have made. So when you first open something that has a lid like this, it'll usually pop. Like, let's try the pickles.
The fact that she's demonstrating this, it's really just one of those moments where it clicks, for me at least, of how detached from reality she is. She feels the need to explain this to us as though we don't know how it works with the popping of the top. Like, does she really think that most people don't understand? Is that how disconnected from reality she really is? Or is this just Again, a way for her to fill up the time and reach, the 9 minutes and 16 seconds so she can get the mid-roll ads in here. Is that what it is? I don't know. Sometimes, man.
See, did you hear that, noise? Well, the olives did not do that. And some olives with garlic. Oh my God. And it's I didn't process it until the olive was already in my mouth. So immediately my brain said that these olives have been opened and they have been poisoned and they also have mold because they've been opened. Oh my God. I know none of these things are actually true, but my brain is telling me it is true. But the rational side of me is that's not true. But the anxiety and paranoia.
I will say I forgot how long she takes to have this moment of performative anxiety for the camera.
Is saying it is true. These are literal battles that I have every single day. All day long.
She suffers.
Ugh, I don't know what to do. Let's eat a pickle about it. Why not? At least this lid popped, So fucking good. But yeah, so when I said, hold on, wait a minute, I literally took my camera. I went and rewatched the clip and the lid did not pop. So now the olives are going to be sitting there looking at me. I'm either never going to touch them again because I have weird food anxieties, or I'm going to shut up that part of me and I'm going to eat the damn olives. All right, you guys, so it is time to end this Vlogmas. I still don't know what I'm going to do about the olives. I genuinely have so much anxiety about it, and I know that's crazy to a normal person, but imagine living in this brain. This brain, we don't choose this, okay? We don't choose this life. Anyways, I do hope that you guys did enjoy this Vlogmas with me, though, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Okay, so in reality, that whole vlog, although she says it was about food, was about her talking about how she suffers with BPD and memory loss and anxiety and food anxiety, and really just don't come after her because we're horrible for doing it because she suffers. That's what this entire vlog was about. What do the comments look like? Limiting yourself to take out one time a day is actually insane. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But my brain is telling me, your brain is you. Oh, this gets me every time when she separates herself from herself. She does this so that she doesn't have to take accountability for her own actions, right? She separates her brain from herself, her body from herself. She's not to blame, it's her brain. But my brain is telling me, your brain is you, not a separate entity. No ownership for your own neuroses shows you will never get better. And she does it so often, all the time. I mean, she even did it with the text to Emily, right? Amber, because I have BPD, my brain won't let me think of those things. I hate my brain. I have this illness. It has absolutely ruined me. Emily, you can't blame your shitty behavior on BPD. I think that's why you don't want counseling. Because you know that's what they are going to tell you. And then Amber hearted it. Let's see, usually if you have BPD, you go to therapy to get help, not just use it as a crutch for your crappy actions, Amber. What a surprise. Amber uses BPD as an excuse again. All right, let's just leave it there. We got one more video to get through today. I don't know, do we need a Corgi Cam in betwixt them today? She is so insufferable. Yeah, I think we do. We're going outside the studio again today for our Corgi Cam. Let's see where we go. It's my favorite time of year, and things are starting to get spooky. I thought it would be nice to go on another walk with us. Thank you, Minnie. We always appreciate your cuteness and your smiles. I feel much more prepared now to move on to our final video of the day, Vlogmas Day 16, i.e. content from the day before, the 15th. So this is the day, if we're going on this assumption, that we have the other call log for, right? And whew, it was another big day of calls to Emily. So what we have provided in the call log is only the end of the day. And I imagine that there were a whole lot more calls during the day. She just didn't send Rachel, the entire call log for the entire day. It just kind of was sent to prove a point that, Amber is relentless. And look, this is how many times she called me that night. I'm just going to go ahead and assume she also called more during this day. So let's take a look at what she was up to, see how things were going, and what is it called? Did we break up? Oh, this should be good. This is a good one. So this is the content she was filming while Emily was ignoring her phone calls. What lies will she tell us today? It is only 6 minutes and 55 seconds, so she didn't even bother to get to the 8-minute mark. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to another day of Vlogmas. So I think we have a countdown going. I think there's only like 9 more days of Vlogmas to go. I truly cannot believe that I have successfully been doing—
Look at that pile of crap behind her. God. She likes to say that she's so clean and everything's so nice in her place, but then she forgets and she shows, a background like this one where it's just a mess. Ugh.
Vlogmas during such a hard time for me. I don't want to bring up Rarity, but I miss her every single day. And seeing the spots where she usually lays and her not being there, or how every time I go outside, she's always waiting for me behind the blinds. She's not there. It's been hard. It's been heartbreaking. I have done so much crying and I miss her tremendously. And
warning. This is a tangent. Like I mentioned in the first part of this series, but I kind of said it wrong, heat of the moment, I got all worked up and I did pin a comment at the bottom of that one to clarify what I meant. But if you missed that, I said Amber never mentions Rarity again after she tells Emily that she's missing, right? She says, Emily, I can't find Rarity. Please come help me find her, or whatever she said. Emily responds with, I'm afraid to come home, TBH. And it's because this tactic of Rarity didn't really work, Emily didn't all of a sudden just forget everything that happened and come crawling back to Amber. Amber just switches tactics and responds to that and says, don't be afraid. I'm not going to cause you any stress. You can come home and go into the bedroom. I'll stay in the living room till you wake up for work. I'll even order you something to eat if you're hungry. I'm mentally exhausted, and I know you are too. I don't want war. I just want peace. It'll be okay. Will it? Because now we're not talking about Rarity anymore. She has just basically forgotten all about the fact that Rarity is missing. It doesn't sound like she fears for Rarity's life whatsoever, or even cares that she's missing in this moment. What she cares about is making up with Emily. She doesn't want war, she wants peace, and she's willing to just sit in the living room until Emily wakes up from sleeping in the bedroom. No mention of, I really want to go looking for Rarity, who is part of my family, who is my heart and my soul. None of that. No, she doesn't need to go looking for Rarity. She's willing to just sit on her butt in the living room while Emily sleeps in the bedroom. Once again, this proves to me that Amber does not and has never cared about her cat. The only mention of Rarity was when she went missing. But not again after that. I'm sorry. But I can't even talk about if Minnie went missing. I cannot do it. Oh, I can't talk about it. I can't. But the point being, I wouldn't be acting the way that Amber acts about Rarity. There would be nothing else in life. There would be nothing else in life other than me talking about and looking for and trying to find my dog. Tangent over. I can't think about that.
And then on top of that, I chose to come home.
We are starting off strong, folks, with the lies. She chose to come home. She misses Rarity. Lie after lie.
I chose to continue a long distance relationship. And even though I made that choice, it's still hard. And there are things going on with my dad and my brother, as I've mentioned before. And someone near dear to me passed away. It's just like...
Was that even true? Was that part true even? I don't remember her talking about that ever again. Doesn't mean she didn't. I just can't remember it. Or was that just yet another thing she lied about to make us feel bad for her and all the things she's going through, all the troubles in her life and how much she fucking suffers?
So much on top of just like mental health and just like
She's just looking off into space thinking about what other lies should I tell? What other ways can I make people feel sorry for me about how much I suffer?
Reason why I could have quit. It happened, but I chose to keep going. And I think I'm just really proving to myself that I am capable. You guys, I'm a Pringle girly through and through. I love pickles.
She's so upset and she misses Rarity so much, but she is a Pringle girly through and through. Guys, I'm having trouble keeping it together. The anger is real today. It is real. It is big. I want to rage a little bit, but I'm not. I'm gonna hold it in. We gotta get through this. We still have like 6 minutes of this video to get through. Show us your Pringles.
And I love ranch. Combine those three things together and you have Pringles Mingles. Let's try these, folks. We're gonna have a little taste test. Ooh, okay, wait. The pickle comes through, but then...
This is rehearsed. Ooh, wait. Like...
So does a weird plastic smell. This is what it looks like. So you definitely get a bang for your buck. Sometimes you buy a bag of chips and there's like only 5 chips in the bag. We've all been there.
Shout out bag of chips.
Much better.
They look like this. On the back, it says 2 flavors, 1 bow tie. So I guess they're trying to make this a bow tie? Okay. Isn't that cute? All right, let's try it.
Not on you.
Okay. I might need another one. There's like this like artificial taste that I just don't like. That smell I was smelling, I'm currently tasting. You do taste the pickle. The texture is really good, I will say that. I sense the feeling of ranch wanting to be there. Are they my favorite chip in the world? No. Will I buy these again? Probably not. Out of 10, I guess I'll give it a 6. I'm just gonna stick to the old-fashioned Pringles. Okay, you guys, so we need to talk for a minute. The rumors will be rumors, but when the narrative is completely wrong, I want to correct it.
Okay, I don't actually remember what she says here. I'm imagining it's regarding the title of her breaking up, and did they? So the narrative is wrong, all right? Let's remember, we have it wrong. They're definitely in love, and they are happy, and they miss each other, and they have not broken up. Emily's taking all of her calls, and they FaceTime all the time.
People are literally currently rewriting my life, and it's low-key kind of weird.
Who's rewriting your life, Amber? Who? Let's hear the fiction that you're going to write.
So let me correct it. People think that Tommy broke up with me, Tommy kicked me out of her house.
Because she did. Now we have the proof. Now we know what happened. Let's hear some more.
No. Tommy actually wanted me to stay.
Emily, it is the weekend. So you're telling me you're going to be here for another week, making my life miserable? Why don't you leave sooner? Oh my God, this is gold. I don't want you sleeping in my bed. You slept all day. You can stay up all night again. Amber. Emily, can I ask you something? Emily. What? Amber. Can I have another chance? Emily. No. Amber. So you want me to pack my bags and leave? Emily. Yes. This is gold. There is no overcoming this. You'll be nice to me for a week, and then it's going to go back to the way you have been treating me.
It was my choice to come back home. I genuinely don't know why so many people want to believe the worst in me constantly.
Amber, I feel like I'm talking to someone in a delusional state, and it scares me. Emily, how is it delusional? You admitted you grabbed me last night. Now today, you're denying it. Amber, grabbed, yes. I wanted to hold you. I didn't dig my nails into you. Emily, yes, you did. It hurt. Amber, I would never do that to you on purpose, Emily. We can't keep going around in circles. Emily, so it was an accident you dug your nails in? I don't understand. You're right. It will just keep going in circles because you can't admit to what you did. You can't even admit that you physically hurt me last night. Grabbing and squeezing isn't a fucking accident. Start taking accountability there. Well, we all know the answer to that, Amber. Everything you're saying is a lie. Every single thing. And yet you're still sitting there on your couch telling us how horrible we are. This is just like surrealist art. I don't know what else to say.
So then the worst is said by like reaction channels, and then the people who watch them genuinely do believe them. So then my whole like life real story that I'm currently going through is like being rewritten
By you. This is fiction. It's all a lie. We have the texts that Emily sent Rachel.
You, Rachel, sit down and spin.
Hello.
Into like a false narrative. It is like the weirdest thing to me. So I just had to like clarify that like, no, we did not break up. She did not tell me to leave.
Emily. Okay, then go back to Oklahoma.
For once in my life, I was just like an adult type deal. Come on, give me some credit.
You can tell her I'm kicking you out because you took a chunk of skin out of my arm. She was an adult type deal. Every single word was a lie. And she sits there and tells us that we're the horrible ones.
You guys, I got a package. Let's open it. I literally just spent like 10 minutes in the package room trying to find this package. Thankfully, we found her. So it is an Amazon package. So I love a Lego or a building block, if you will. I love Christmas and it's Vlogmas. I mean, I would do this regardless
Yes.
of the time of year. I would do this in July. But it's a freaking gingerbread house, ma'am. 1,397 pieces. This looks flippin' amazing. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I know some of you really don't care about this, but you know what? I'm vlogging my life, aren't I? So it comes.
Are you? Are you, Amber? Are you vlogging your life? Because I don't see you vlogging hitting redial every 5 minutes. You're not putting that part in your vlogs. No. You're rewriting your life. That's what you're doing. You're trying to put your best foot forward and make people think you're not the horrendous monster that you're being.
With a ton of bags. I'm just gonna pour them out.
Great.
Literally a million bags. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So this is a 3-in-1 option. So you have 3 options of which house you want to build. And Girly Pop, I want to build the one on the front of the box and on the front of the freaking booklet. Okay, so I just took all the bags and I put them in order. This is the most bags I've ever seen. Like they could have easily put all the 1s together, all the 2s together, all the 3s together.
Call Emily. Call Emily.
All right, so here is the first part done. It's looking good. It's looking good. I will say one piece did break rather easily, which is really weird. It was a piece that was supposed to go under this chair, but I made it work. I managed. So we have a fireplace, we have a cute little stocking, a chair, fire hydrant, some logs, a lamp. Like, it's just so cute. I'm currently just, you know, chilling back on the couch. But you guys, I have another update on my just stardom on TikTok. What can I say? I'm just like...
No. I actually thought we were done with this, but how silly of me to think that she stopped talking about her TikTok already. It's only been 3 vlogs, so we gotta get at least... And she probably keeps talking after this one. What am I saying?
Like a viral celebrity. I hope you guys know I'm literally just joking. I just love that, like, something that I did, like a joke that I made, went this hexagona viral.
Amber, you are so funny. Oh my god. Like, I can't get over how funny you are.
Like, what? Anyways, we're at 5 million views, folks. And the support on that TikTok and, like, the people who, like, just vibe with my personality.
You know, somebody left a comment on my last video, part 1 of this. I think it was. Man, I don't know. Actually, I don't remember who said it or where. But somebody I read said that they made the point that it was on TikTok that Emily actually found Amber to begin with, which I didn't actually remember that myself. So it makes sense that she gets back to Oklahoma. Emily's ignoring her entirely, completely, just kicked her out of her house and doesn't want anything to do with her right now. And so she's going on TikTok, right, to entice Emily again, because that's where Emily found her in the first place. Which also makes sense as to why Amber came back most recently with the shorts and the TikTok, the thirst trap TikTok that I won't make you watch again right now. We already saw it. We don't need to see it again. But it all just is starting to come together and it all makes sense. All the lies and all her strategies are so transparent.
Like, I love you and I see you, so thank you for that. All right, if you guys remember yesterday's Vlogmas, the scandal with the olives, I've officially made a choice. But if you don't remember, like, really quickly in just like 10 seconds, let me explain. I have like food anxiety / like food paranoia / like food contamination anxieties. I went to open this yesterday, and when you open something for the first time, this is supposed to pop. So I realized that it didn't make that noise like when it was like in my mouth and I was like chewing it. And when I realized it, all of a sudden I imagined some random person in the store opening this, poisoning it, and putting it back on the shelf, and I was the one who grabbed it, and then I was gonna die. And
but what about the mold part? Because you talked about how you thought it had mold.
And they also have mold.
Was that part just a lie? Was it all just a lie? Oh yeah, it was, right.
That's the reason why it didn't pop, because it was already open. So that was my food anxiety. But you know what? I am staring fear in the face right now. Fear.
She's so brave. God, she's funny and brave. Wow.
Fear in the face. Hello, how are you? We're gonna eat her. Oh my god, that's good. I don't know why I closed this, because you know I'm going in for another. Does anyone else stand in their kitchen with the door open and just like eat from your fridge? Or is that just me? And what helped with my little weird food anxiety, I literally had to stare facts in the face. And I'm like, bro, no one poisoned these olives. Like, let's be so for real. While we're here, let's have a pickle. These are the perfect pickles. The texture is just amazing.
Oh god, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, we can do this.
Last but not least, I'm going to grab a Sprite Zero. I hope that you guys enjoyed another day of Vlogmas, because I know I did, and thank you guys for spending it with me. Bye.
I almost didn't make it through, y'all. I'm sure you saw that. I'm sure you could see me suffer. I was suffering through. Let's see what comments we got here. There's an artificial taste, you don't say. The freshly picked Pringles mingles from the Pringles Mingles bush have an artificial taste. That's funny. That's good. It was my choice to come back home. You are so dependent on your girlfriends, caregivers for everything that we know you would never willingly make the choice to leave. Courtney, 22, you had it right. She didn't. She did not willingly make any choice to leave. She was kicked out of that house, and she did everything she could to manipulate her way to stay in that house, and it didn't work. You don't love me. You love yourself. She did not have an adult type deal moment. She lied. Stop bragging about the TikTok. Oh my God. Yeah, I feel that. I'm still not convinced that Amber coming home right before Christmas and her birthday was her choice. I was trying to get out of the room and you slammed me to the floor. Nope, wasn't. I can't deal with these anymore. I cannot. Let's just wrap this video up. Well, folks, there you have it. Those are the 4 videos I wanted to take a look at because those are the ones we have the call logs for. But I can only imagine if we were to keep going and we were to keep watching more of these videos through a new lens of lies and deceit and manipulation, which we already knew existed, but now we know specifically what it was. The sentence is the longest one I've ever said. Wow. Just wow. I am actually speechless. Like, the actual amount of gall that exists in that woman to come on to her platform and tell us how everyone else is wrong, how we're all horrible, and how we are rewriting her history, and that the reaction channels are telling lies and other people believe them, when she, in fact, is the one telling all of the lies. Every single one of them is out of this world. I am glad that we took this trip down memory lane because honestly, it really was worse than I thought it would be. And to end on this one, where she said all of those things, I need to go on a walk with Mini Waffles. We're gonna go enjoy some fresh air and some sunshine that is kind of outside-ish, and really just reflect on life and not on Amber anymore for the day. I don't have a reminder of the day today because I can't think anymore based on the things I have witnessed in these videos. I have lost my brain. It's left my head. It's gone. So we're just gonna end on thank you so much for watching these videos. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to toss a few shout outs up on screen right now for some of the great comments that I got on part 1 of this mini series. As always, I love reading through your comments. You guys are great. You are so kind. And if you want to support this channel, please do give this video a like, a share, comment down below. You can also become a channel member if you would like. I will put some more videos up on screen if you want to continue watching. And otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye. I've actually gone insane. I've lost my mind. Goodbye. Goodbye, mind. Show us your Pringles.
And I love ranch. That's when it became awkward.